1-800-SAD-TRASH says, "Guys, be like, it just hurt my feelings that you found out I was doing exactly what I lied about not doing and held me accountable for my actions, and to be honest, there's a darkness inside me no one understands. It all started when I was 8. My dad never took me to SeaWorld, and to be honest, I'm an a-hole who doesn't deserve love. I never let anyone get close to me. My ex cheated on me and is now married, and I'm part Viking." Hello Redditors of the internet, Nobles Xenon here, and welcome to r/NiceGuys part 77. Let's get started. So, remember, only help people who want to touch your private parts. You know, I've seen 3 cars on the side of the road with flat tires over the last 6 weeks. Being the nice guy that I am, I stopped to see if they need help. All 3 times they were women and did not know how to change a tire. I ended up changing the tires for all of them, and not a dang one of them offered me a BJ, laughing emoji. P.S. This is not a general call out on a woman's ability to change a tire, lol. Sounds like someone needs to get out of the hub and get into reality. For this next one, my coworker, after I turned him down and explained that I am aromantic and asexual. Sexuality and how we relate to our own is sometimes a lifelong struggle to understand. I always thought that I was strange because I didn't chase every single girl like my friends. I would kinda hyper-focus on one until it happened, or was obviously not gonna happen. My main saving grace for dating was that I am an empathetic lover, meaning I only get pleasure if my partner's getting pleasure. No 2-pump chump here, lol. It was kinda a curse because gals I had no interest in would badger me because they heard I had magic hands or some other small town rumor. But it never really helped me find the right type of girls for me or helped me understand why I was so picky sexually, yet also a person with a high libido. Also, I'm passing out. Lol, you'll find someone eventually. Okay, I'll let you sleep then. You gotta get up in the morning too, girly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oops, probably should sleep too, laughing emoji. Actually, I've had a few gals recently that I've been interested in and seem to be interested in me also. There you go. You were my first pick. See how bad I am at seeing what others are interested in me for? She laughs. There are always more fish. I am monogamous, so I don't play the field. I focus on one at a time. No worries. I would rather find a friend in awkward ways than never take any risks to find a friend and lover combo. That's good. I'm sure that's important in romantic relationships. But if you ever want to experiment with your sexuality, I would be thrilled to lend you a hand. And now the nice guy sends laughing emojis. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Good night, my friend. Lol, good night. Someone explain to this guy what aromantic and asexual means. This next one is not exactly a nice guy per se, but we'll allow it. I don't know what 19 to 25-year-old woman needs to hear this, but you should not ever have to beg someone to love you, to do things for you, to do things with you. A person that loves you will hear you. They will listen. They will make an effort. And the nice guy replies, "Go take a photo of your ass and send it to everyone. Then go cry that you need a good boy, stupid bee." And for this next one, a guy who's been commenting on a woman's post about her abusive husband. You gotta love women willingly staying in an abusive relationship and then wondering about a small aspect of it like this. When there's billions of people, I don't understand why you wouldn't just get with somebody that you're happy with. Based on how you've described your relationship, this is something that wouldn't even be a good regular relationship, let alone a sexual relationship, or even marriage. I can almost guarantee he helped encourage and push the idea of marriage, because it gives them more control and a smaller chance that you'll leave. This person has no idea. Meanwhile, Wooden Crow on a Roof explains it perfectly. Relationships don't start out abusive, there's a slow creep to it. The kind of people who abuse others purposely seek out those with low self-esteem or insecurity. It's like they're looking for any weakness. The abuser drip feeds more neglect, more insensitivity, more insults and negativity, further eroding that sense of self while simultaneously try to infer that the person they are hurting is lucky they are to have someone at all. They build this concept that the victim is worthless and the only person willing to be with them is their abuser. All the abuse is because of the victim's many flaws and nobody else would even look at them. It's all about building and maintaining that sense of power and control by destroying any sense of self-worth or stability. It's easy to avoid for people with a solid sense of self-worth, but when someone vulnerable falls into it, they are often way too deep to get back out on their own. Sad that there are people out there specifically looking to manipulate others, but it is the truth. This next one's on a post about Kim Possible. The most unbelievable part of that entire series is that Ron and Kim got together. You're telling me that a hot cheerleader who is also a super spy and saves the world would even look twice at a nobody gag character like Ron, whom she considers to be just a friend? Nah, that's not how women work. Sure, maybe once she's 35 with kids and mental health problems and post-wall, she might look his way, saying, "You're such a nice guy, you've always been there for me, I'm ready to settle down." But in her prime? Nah, now cue the triggered feminists and simps. This next one is in a Facebook dating group called Adventure Singles Dating. Have a great Monday, gang. I'm gonna leave this here. Not all women prefer a nice guy, but all nice guys love Lamborghinis. Gotta get me that Lambo. Hey, if you're enjoying this, then why not hit that like button? If you want to see more, subscribe and hit that little notification bell, and comment if you have something on your mind. This next one woke up to a lovely essay from this charming man this morning. Women want good men who take care of them emotionally, are kind, gentle, and protective. I don't care if he has money or not. If someone cares so much about economic standing, they are very shallow. Meanwhile, the nice guy replies, "Jesus, you don't even know what you look for in a man, so you know more than her what she wants? Is that what you're saying? 1. Security, financial and protective. There's a reason why women initiate 3/4 of the divorces, with the top reason being financial. So you can try to virtue signal as much as you want about money, because I'm sure those girls said exactly the same thing as you as well. 2. Logic/reasoning/leadership. You don't want a kind and gentle guy, or nice guys. Evolutionary psychology has proven this throughout the centuries, that you want the alpha type that's gonna lead, in which you'd respect enough to submit. You know you can be both nice to a woman and be a leader, right? And be logical, and be reasonable. Obviously, he has to be better than you in nearly every facet, otherwise you simply won't respect him. You can virtue signal as much as you want, but this stuff is only controversial for the entitled/feminist types, and is proven by evolutionary psychology. No way you'd respect a man that earns half of what you do. You gals are lucky that men only care about looks. Female standards still much higher, and compliance in women instead of a whole resume of checkpoints. But when you hit 30 and you're single, you start turning into recreational use only for a lot more men out there. I can guarantee if I asked you what you bring to a relationship, you would have described masculine qualities like most modern women. Well, gee, I wonder why you're single. And now I found a gentleman with class, tips Fedora. Guys, I love music and getting pierced in anime, but I love having a relationship. Why the hell are you just F? Look, I understand I'm hot and stuff, but yeah, I'm not down for that. I want real friggin' relationship. I'm a real man, not no effing little ass boy, and I'm an alpha male. Now, if you want a really man, a gentleman with class, and does not give a flying F about showing you, shot me a text, you where I'll be. What? Anyway, P.S. I'm really 6'3", 217 pounds, and fast on feet and a freak in the sheets. Oh, and with that being said, I ain't no Minuteman. I'll make it to where you won't be able to get out of bed. Oh yeah, you're so sure of that. Hi there, sexy, kissy face. Well, hello there, handsome, winky face. Not gonna lie, I expected a wilder opening from someone as strange as an alien, lol. You mean like this? Wow, you're perfect. I'd do anything to be your man, blue heart. Haha, see, I'd never expect an alien to be quite so nice. They're all about probing and human annihilation. I guess it depends on the species. That's only on my weekends when I'm trying to have fun, another kissy face. I'd love to hang out sometime, though. Oh, I see, I could be down for that. Normally like to get to know someone a little before that, though. That's the point of meeting, though? The point of meeting is to get to know someone better. Meeting up with a stranger from the internet you've said 2 sentences to is how people get murdered. Oh my. It's fine if you don't work that way, but this is how I feel comfortable, so up to you whether you want to continue or not. Sounds to me like you're not emotionally and physically available. And sounds to me like you're already pushing basic boundaries, the exact reason people like to chat before meeting someone. Not a good look. Bad vibes to be honest, but good luck in love and life, dude. Typical B, turning things around on the man and make it about themselves. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no, we're moving on. A nice guy blames the entire suburb for being rejected. 1 star. The place I least expected a review was on r/NiceGuys, but here we go. Clicky and closed off people. I think you used the wrong kind of clicky. The most important part of where I live is about the people. The general feeling I receive about most people in Diamond Creek is that they're cliquey and closed off to new people. The sooner I leave here, the better, and to actually be around people that are forthcoming and neighborly. I also find with most young women here is that the moment they look slightly pretty, then they think they're all that and come across as very snooty. Seriously, compare yourself to people from the CBD and inner suburbs, and you'll find your looks are rather pale. Do you really think you're all that? I think not. Other than this, Diamond Creek is a small town. The main shops are around the main street, a great town for peace and quiet and seclusion, but not great for the m'ladies. And some commenters reply, well, you're obviously overly sensitive, uneducated, and have serious self-image issues to make a correlation between pretty people and the culture of Diamond Creek. Perhaps the Planet of the Apes would be a more suitable location for you, damn. Meanwhile, the nice guy replies with, what's the matter? Can't you handle an honest opinion? My opinion is based on observation. It just so happens that I have traveled to and lived in several countries and towns in my lifetime. More than the fingers on your one hand, probably closer to the count of 10. Wait, did you forget some of the places you've lived in? I might just know a thing or two about different people and cultures. It also so happens that in the last several years I've worked for 2 large supermarket chains, including in Diamond Creek, where it is mandatory to greet and be friendly to a couple hundred people each day. I might just know a thing or two about people and their behavior. Your remarks about me are based on what? Jack squat. You've never met me and don't even know me at all. Look who's uneducated now. For this next one, unfortunately, I swiped right on this guy without reading his profile, so of course he messaged me and said he didn't read mine either, which I would say is fine, but the ensuing convo was just nutty. Cycling and indulging in deep intellectual discussions with people that are my cognitive peer. Very traditional and old-fashioned. This is an obscene app that is a cesspool filled with degenerates with a collective IQ of 70. I don't expect to be compatible with anyone on the dating app archetype. My expectations here are very low, so if I find you interesting, consider yourself an anomaly. Also, nothing activates my disgust more than someone that speaks urban slang. It is off-putting and gross. Ugh. This next one demands no feminists and no superficial people. Nice guys are looking extra anti-feminist today. I want to search for new contacts and interesting people, and I'm sure it's possible to find it here. I'm one of the last nice German men out there. Most are kind of broken and a little brain sick nowadays, but don't blame them. The society has become kind of degenerated, and this also goes for many females in Germany, but also many places as well, unfortunately. Sad face. So the men can be called men, but the women are called females. If you want, you can talk to me about politics, history, and many other topics, especially politics. I'm very good at it, if not one of the best we have in Germany. Germany used to be a good place long ago. I hope you're not thinking of a certain time period in German history, I really don't. Those times are long over, so don't think so positive about a country and its downtrend. It's almost unbearable to live here since the last 2 years. Requests. For women who are interested in a relationship, I only accept girls who have a body count of 0. Don't take it offensive. I am traditional, happy face. This also means I dislike women who are into feminism. It's good that there are different opinions, but it's nothing for a deeper bond between me and them, happy face. No superficial people, please, happy face. Your face won't be so happy when you see this on r/NiceGuys. And now we have some guy on my friends list who apparently became a nice guy. Never feels sorry for them. Behind every 30-plus girl crying about men, there's a mountain of broken hearts from guys she played with, cheated, rejected, friend-zoned, and ignored. Self-creation. Yes, of course, it's always the woman's fault, according to these nice guys. For this next one, my friend posted an ad on Facebook to find a roommate for her apartment. This guy is 20-plus years older than her and says all this. Hi, my name is Nice Guy. I think you're adorable and would love to meet you. Excuse me, but she's looking for a roommate, not a date. Good morning. So what do you think? I know it sounds weird, but let's meet at 5 Points Pizza for lunch. Or dinner if you want, or anywhere you want to go, really. What do you think? I'm in now. I'm a really nice guy and will treat you like a lady should be treated. And then finally she replies, sorry, I'm not interested. And the nice guy replies with, I am so disappointed. Listen closely and you can hear my heart being torn apart. I know it's tough to put your trust in someone you don't know, but every relationship has to start somewhere. When I saw your face, my heart just melted. At least I had one day where my hopes were up that we could at least meet and possibly grow from there. I'm here if you should have a change of heart. I have so much to offer you. Love, affection, security, and devotion. If you could find it in your heart to give me a chance, please. You can come live with me in this place. You won't need to find a roommate and I already take care of the bills. What makes you think she's gonna take you up on that offer when she hasn't even met you? For this next one, yes, because when a woman rejects you, it means she'd rather be in an abusive relationship. You see this, ladies? Whenever you choose a-holes like him over me, I'm not your type, but guys like him are? Okay, I see how it is. Except no, that is not how it is at all. For this next one, the OP puked in their mouth a little, so brace yourselves. It is literally friggin' insulting how I save more people's lives in the span of 18 years than most people ever will, and yet I can't even get laid more than once every 5 years. Why? I friggin' crave the coochie as if it were a 3-course meal, and yet I never friggin' get laid and people are scratching their heads wondering why I'm so miserable. LMFAO, what a joke. Screw you, 2 middle fingers. Wow. And absolutely no one interacted with that post, so... This next one was just chillin', but then they suddenly get this in their email. WTF? Please date me. I love you. I think about you every night. I'm sorry for following you. Please date me and give the nice guy a chance. Sad face. Please. I know what's right for you. I love you so much. You're just being creepy at this point. For this next one, hopefully his final contact with me after 7 years of obsession. 7 years! We'll start things off with a bit of background. I'd met this guy through mutual friends when I was 19. We had a very short fling about a week before I started to get a really creepy vibe, so I tried to cut ties. He then proceeded to message me stuff ranging from the above to calling me a bee who ruined his life. His mum even cornered me at the pub one night to tell me how I messed up her son. One year, he posted a letter and some shrooms through my door on New Year's Eve. The letter stated that I would finally realize we were to be together and to meet him at midnight. Spoiler, I did not. Good call. Who knows what would have happened? Our very first encounter, we did salvia and he is convinced the real version of me, the one supposedly in love with him, was lost in another reality, and that I am the fake version. What? I honestly hope he never pops up back into my life again. Nobody has ever made my skin crawl like he does. Oh, and the message he's talking about is me contacting him on the astral plane. I have not messaged him in years. Ooh, yikes. Just a preview of what this message will bring to someone like me, a being like me. There is no difference between me messaging you on here out of the blue and you messaging me out of the blue. It's the same thing on 2 different levels. I feel the need to respond to your quote message. Maybe I have some kind of role still to play. I have to trust my intuition and trust that there is a reason for you reaching out to me. I want to clarify, this was very strange. I do not think about you anymore, but you entered my astral realm to ask me questions at a pivotal point in my spiritual progression. It wasn't something that I created or imagined, it wasn't my subconscious. Maybe you were lost or in need of help or advice and I was the only person you could find who would actually respond. So you got me out of my slumber and asked me these questions. 1. Do I like your boyfriend? Yes, he's a really nice guy, kind of a lovable D-bag. I don't think he's your soulmate or twin flame or whatever, but goddammit he will do. He is a good man. 2. Should you come home? Your soul is obviously calling you back. I just want what's best for you and for you to be happy, but it's hard to love this place. If you love that place, then stay there. I think you should come back, but just to visit your family. No more than 3 weeks, something like that. And bring your boyfriend, show him the nice bits of England. I'm embarrassed about this, Georgie. I didn't want this role, and you won't tell me if I'm wrong or right about anything. I just have to take this shot in the dark. It's screwed up, I know, but what the hell can I do about it? I'm done. Totally exhausted. Friggin' head chakra. It's overwhelming. It's some kind of work of art. A strange karmic soap opera. When I knew you, I never saw a 19-year-old girl. I saw everything, all your lives before and after, your entire soul. And now I think I'm discovering the purpose of that. I'm supposed to be an unconventional character that pops in every now and again to say and do weird, challenging things. And maybe you'll do something similar for me someday, whether you're aware of it or not. There's not much to think about here. I just try to be fearless and not worry about whether I'm right or wrong. There is one bonus piece of advice floating around the ether. Don't cover up all of your beautiful skin. Side note, don't feel the need to reply. It's okay. I'm happy that you're doing your thing. I'm happy with the way things are. It's all okay. What in the world? This person is living on a whole different planet. A whole different plane of existence. Maybe I'm just not spiritual enough to understand what the hell is going on. This next one was from my Facebook feed. I have no words. Well, Facebook, I have to say this, and this is really for the female on here talking about how they are good ladies and how they keep getting with the wrong man when good man like me. Now, I'm not saying I'm the perfect man, but I do know how to treat a real lady if she show herself to be that. But when a good guy try to get with you or tries to talk to you, it's always a reason. So just a heads up, I will be removing you from my page because I feel it's BS and I feel you're happy with it. So you should stop posting your feelings. You don't want someone like me to call you when it gets cut off. What is with the hard eyes in the background? And the all caps? Oh, and we'll continue on Facebook for this last one. Facebook never fails. Why is it when females finally get a good guy, they don't know how to act, and then treats you like crap and always go back to an ex? Somebody please explain this crap. I'm literally gonna start being a complete ass to every girl out there. That's not the way to go about it, but go on, I guess. Men who are publicly ally announce they're a good man probably aren't as great as they think they are. People should stop jumping into relationships and learn how to actually get to know one another. Best of luck. Anybody who knows me knows that I am a real nice guy, Tibbs Fedora. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Nightcrawler, Catalan, Cormetti, Bacon Cat, a jury of jubilantly juggling Jerry, Spoonie the Rogue, and Benjamins. You can join in a link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.